Bullying in Hollywood is an industry-wide problem, said Anita Hill, chair of the Hollywood Commission, during a panel discussion Thursday titled Bullying and Toxic Workplaces in Hollywood. The level of bullying, to put it mildly, is deeply troubling, she said, noting that a commission survey of nearly 10,000 industry workers found that 3 out of 4 workers ages of 18 to 29 experienced some form of bullying in 2019, and that women and people with disabilities were more likely to be the victims of bullying. But with the recent revelations about producer Scott Rudin's decades of bullying behavior, she asked, is this time different? Now is the time for those inside the industry to decide if we are ready to seize the moment and begin the hard work of ending bullying in our workplaces, and if so, how will we proceed? All of us have a stake in this. Bullying and other abuse acts is a segue to other behaviors, to illegal behaviors. Targets of bullying, and those around them, suffer when workplaces are unsafe. It's not just the specific victim who suffers, everyone around them suffer. Bullying is destructive to dignity, to diversity and to innovation, she said, quoting a survey respondent, adding that leadership makes the difference. Leadership can change the culture that we work in. If you're a leader, or have the power to persuade leadership, keep in mind that your role is significant. We all have something at stake here, and so does the American viewing public. Oscar-winning director Steven Soderbergh agreed that accountability starts at the top, saying on the panel that the messaging is very important, that this type of behavior is not acceptable. I think the biggest argument that we can make, as a community, is to dispel the myth that being in a hole is a path to some sort of success. I think this is demonstrably untrue, and I think if I could get in the way back machine and ask Harvey Weinstein, why did you behave this way? He would go, well, I had to in order to get where I am. And my response would be, you're half of what you could have been if you weren't this way. That's the message that we have to create, that treating people well is really good business, Soderbergh said. It's really good business in the near term, and it's really good business in the long term. In the near term, people don't do their best work in an abusive environment. They just don't, because so much of their psychic real estate is stolen by dealing with the toxicity of the work environment. The other near-term loss is high turnaround, high burn rate. People can't take it, and they leave. And that's really inefficient. When you have turnaround that's that rapid. And the long term is that people say, I don't want to work there, so you don't get the best people. And in order to get the best people, you have to overpay them, because everybody knows everything in this industry.